Hello, Sebastian Crop here, and welcome back to Cherry Vanilla Survival. Last episode we worked on the, what did we work on? We worked in the barn to start with, and then we finished off with this railroad system here. And as you can see, the railroad system over to the village. As you can see, I have been working between episodes, and I got ourselves, or the minimum 3 villagers we're going to need for the villager breeder. Hopefully everything works out. Anyways, I've left them here in the nether because, I want to have the villager breeder up in the floating base, which we haven't started yet, but we're going to be starting that actually first thing this episode. But this floating base is going to be completely floating, and it's not going to be any access from the ground. It's all going to be access from the nether, which means we might as well keep the villagers in the nether instead of getting them all the way back to the base and then having to come back into the nether and then back to the overworld onto the base. But yeah, if we head over here to the end of the rail, I can show you what the little setup I had from getting the villagers out of the village and into the nether and onto the rail system. Okay, as the sun goes down here, I can show you the system I had here. I pretty much just had the villages were all kind of in this area, so I pushed them up on these tracks. These tracks headed over to here into the nether portal, the nether portal. I actually had to rotate the nether portal so the main carts came out better. They were coming out sideways before, so I went and rotated the nether portal, but it's in the same spot, so the linking and everything worked out fine. But if we head back into here, I can show you. I think there should probably be a rail there. Like so, and then they pretty much came out, and I would go back here, push them onto this rail, and they would head off. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm probably not going to use this ever again, except for maybe on time to get over here to do stuff. But who knows? I'll leave it up. I might, who knows, never make a base or whatever around here. But yeah, let's head back to the Mesa biome, and we'll show you the plans for the floating base set up, so we can get the breeder in after that. Okay, we're over here back at the Mesa biome here, and we're going to be building the floating base next. And we're just going to be building the bare sort of skeleton, and I want to sort of make the entry area with the portal in it, and then once we're done at least roughing that out, at least getting the sort of basic blocks, not even maybe just decorating it all the way, I'm going to install the villager breeder and get all the villager storage and everything figured out, and then maybe the next few, hopefully finish that in this episode, and in the next episode we can start working on the aesthetics and the layout for the rest of the base. But yeah. So what my idea is for the base, I'm kind of going a bit safe here. I don't want to do some, I kind of wanted to do some interesting sort of designs with different blocks and things, but I wasn't sort of willing to take the risk of getting that all set up. It was probably going to be more expensive. So I'm going to go with a sort of simple wood, stone bricks, stone slabs, kind of medieval design, which is kind of a bit overdone in Minecraft, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's teleport over. Are we going to hit that? No. Okay. I failed. But yeah, I'm going to go with that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these sort of passageways, maybe a few blocks, 4 or 5 blocks, 3 or 4 blocks wide probably, be sort of roads, sort of things with fences, and those are going to be floating up in the air. We'll probably have it up pretty high. We'll have those sort of going around. This is sort of going to be approximately what the center of the base is going to be. But yeah, we'll have those sort of wooden walkways with fencing on each side of them, etc. Sort of going around, and off that we'll have lots of different buildings for different things on us, and then we'll branching off that sort of the different passageways. And what I'm going to be doing today is we're going to be making sort of a square area. Where the nether portal is going to come out. I want to use the same design we had back at the base there, with the quartz and the lapis lazuli, sort of a triangle there, as well as some wood and things. So that's what I want to do. So I'm going to make a big, and I'm going to I want to keep to circles. I want to use circles whenever possible. But yeah, I want to sort of have a circle square there, up in the air. I don't know how high yet, and we'll have the nether portal in the middle of it, and then we'll have off-shooting paths on each side of it that will go to different parts of the base. I want to kind of go for a town feel to it, like it's a sort of town, not a city per se, not big buildings or anything too crazy, but a nice sort of little rustic medieval town with different things in the village breeder and different farms and decorative buildings and things like that. And I also want to have a big barn farm, so I want to try to figure out how to integrate that nicely into there. But yeah, so that's what the plan is long term for the base. And what I want to do first here, even before we get up into the air and get started on that base, we're going to be starting on making a little passageway that goes out from here. It's going to go out about, I need to be at least probably 5 or 6 blocks away from the portal in the nether, which means I need to have 30 or 40 blocks out here in the overworld, because obviously, of course, it gets condensed. So I need to make a sort of passageway. We'll stick to the andesite passageway, and I might have to keep the quartz running now, because I think this is so touched, I'll be collecting a lot more quartz. But yeah, I want to get started on that, put the nether portal in, go out into the nether, back out into the nether, and then I'm not sure if I'm quite making sense here. I'm not sure why we can't just use this nether portal to get back out into the nether, and then we'll have the passageway in the nether. I'm confusing. I was gonna have a nether portal that you could go out, and it was gonna come out over there somewhere or something, over there, whatever directions, right? And then we could have and then another passageway going out to the appropriate portal location for the base. But we could just have the passageway and use this as a portal. I might then relocate that portal ever so slightly in our base if we head back, because I kind of wasn't thinking of that, but we'll probably have it a bit more centered there. Pop back here. So yeah, I might move the portal back more to this spot here, which shouldn't affect its linking because it's pretty close. But if not, anyways, we'll have this portal going in, and then we'll have a little passageway in the nether. Wait, whoa. Which way is that way? I think that was west, if I remember correctly. So it's gonna go this way. So we'll have a passageway going this way. However many blocks we need to get, and then we're gonna have to go up quite a lot to keep the portal linking, and we'll have a portal that comes out in the base. Anyways, I'm gonna get started on that, get the portals, everything set up, and I'll show you when we have some progress going. Okay, just a quick update here. I wanted to show you the view from our future floating base location here. So I pillared up here about 100-ish blocks. If we look at this, we are about 160, and we started about 62, which is sea level, I believe. But yeah, this is where we're gonna go up now. I just have to make a portal up here and a portal in the nether. We're gonna have to have quite a ladder in the nether too. But yeah, we just have to go make a portal in the nether and then link them up. Anyways, I'll show you when that's done. Jump, we not hit anything, and whoosh. And okay, here we are. We have the portals all linked up and everything put into place here. As you can see, I actually managed to get them link up quite successfully, easily here. I thought I was gonna actually have to go up more so that the Y values matched up more, because we're only at 67 here. And the base is at 160. So I remember that somebody saying that 1.8 it took Y values into account for portal linking, but I could be wrong. But anyways, if we head back through here, as you can see, it will link up to the portal on top of the giant ladder here, and then this pillar here is going to be quite it's going to be temporary. Essentially, I'm going to probably take it down in the near future, because once we know that the portals and everything are working perfectly, because I want to have it completely floating. I don't want to have anything going down anywhere. And it's just going to be the nether portals, so we can go up and then go back down like this. Pop through here, and then back into our becoming more complicated nether hub here. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4 passageways going out here. Somebody else's portal there that I want to keep around, etc. And yeah, it's going to be a near project that we're going to be doing eventually here, is making a really cool building that incorporates all these portals and this whole sort of hub area, because I'm sure it'll be getting more complicated as we add more bits and bobs to it. Anyways, I'm going to get started on the square, the central square, and even though it's in, I really shouldn't call it a square because it's actually going to be a circle, sort of the plaza or whatever that's going to be around here. So I want to make a sort of circle, maybe like 10-ish. Radius of 10 or something along those lines, just so that it's a nice circle. It's probably going to have sort of stair sides that slope up a little bit, and we'll have all the passageways coming off of it there, and it's going to be a good place to put the nether portal and and signs, and just sort of as a sort of entry area into the base. Anyways, I'm going to get started laying out. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in the materials, in the actual materials I'm going to use, or just lay it out in smooth stone or something, and go back and replace the materials later. As you can also see, as the chunks load in here, we have quite a nice view here. And I believe I can't quite hit the base with the ender pearl. I might be able to. Last time I almost did it. The ender pearl actually disappears. You can stop seeing it. I'm so close to hitting it. But also, that's another thing that I might contemplate doing, is making like slime block powered ender pearl launcher, which will, I believe, increase our range ever so slightly, just enough that we might actually be able to go in here, and if we can get accurate enough, we might be able to make some sort of building here that captures you. So that might actually be kind of an original and faster way of getting down from the base. But anyways, for now we'll be using the nether portals. Anyways, I'll show you when that circle square gets done. And here it is. We have some progress done on the floating base. So I've made a sort of little portal room I decided to have down here. This portal in it, some nice glass so that you can look out and admire the scenery. Our base is just in render distance. It's as high as my render distance will go, so maybe someday Minecraft will have a bit of render distances we can actually see a little further, but anyways. So yeah, I made this little portal room. Kind of like this design actually, with checkered boards with kind of old-fashioned Minecraft feel to it. So I've made space here to make 2 maps actually. This one here is going to be the sort of normal scale map of the area, kind of like what we had at the back down at the bottom of the ground base. We'll probably call it from now on. So that 1-to-1 scale or whatever it is, the lowest scale, so that we can kind of see the base in more detail. Actually, I think I need to regen that. So you can, if I regen this here, come on, unit. Wrong side. You're just not picking up all the stuff I've just built? No? Okay. Anyways, this will be the sort of small scale, and then we have a 1-to-4 ratio map here, which is quite huge. You can even see the base from the dot there. This is our ground base is there, I believe. And it's very low scale, but I want to make that a big thing so you can see the whole, hopefully the whole mesa biome. And if we go up here, you can show what we're doing. We're working on the circle square, the entrance to the city. So we have this nice little circle here. The stairs come out. I'm going to have passageways, like so, each coming out of each sort of side of the circle here, like so. We'll have one there, one there, one there. We'll have those sort of branching off to different parts of the city. For now, we'll have, say, maybe this one over here can be the village leader, I don't know, or something like that. So that will go out that way. And then, yeah. So I'm gonna get started working. I actually for the plans for this, I want to add a bit of a slope upwards here, like so. A little bit of one, I think, with some half slabs and stuff, just sort of to give it sort of a dished look to it, and then raise up the pathways a little bit higher, because I actually see this is a little bit lower than I kind of wanted it. You can still kind of really feel the ground, and I don't know if it's unloaded yet or not. I'll have to look into that. I think we're good, but we'll have to look into the spawning distances, because I want to work with a mob spawner up here, so we can do some stuff. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna keep working on decorating this, getting some more dish to it, and I'll check back with you in a bit. And some more progress has been made on the town area here. So I completely finished up all of the shape of this area here and all the decoration here. So I wanted to finish this up, and I will probably. I'm not 100% okay with the look at this point, so I might fiddle it later. But yeah, I've got the fountain. I'm using some andesite and stone bricks for this sort of nice contrast with the grays. Actually, I haven't finished this last bit outside. I probably should do that. And then also, if we look, and then we have this little bit here that goes down stairs here, and I have to finish these little walls, and little things like that. But yeah, here's the downstairs that I showed you before, and what's a good way of showing you. But yeah, and the next thing we'll be moving on to is the villager breeder. Because, yeah, that's the first thing, the reason why we started this base in the first place is to put that in it. And you can see there's one thing I have to do. I also have to clean up the outside a little bit. Maybe add some dirt. I kind of want to go for sort of natural look on the bottom, and that's kind of important when you're looking up at it. Yeah, this is the passageway that's going to be going to the villager breeder, and I've kind of decided what kind of look I want. And I decided to go big, a little bit overboard. So I'm going to be making a circle dome, glass dome, eventually, with a sort of fake village in it, and then the actual villager be doing it. So it's sort of this sort of weird scientist sort of laboratory testing facility. So it's kind of this weird mixture of like scientific-y machinery with the villager breeder and then all the water streams and stuff carrying the villagers around, and we'll have all these sort of village little buildings that are going to hold the different villages that we want to trade with, to sort of make it seem like they're living in it, and it's sort of some weird testing facility. So what I'm first doing is going to be grabbing a whole bunch of dirt and making a 60 radius, whatever, 60. The width of the circle will be 60. So it's the middle point's going to be, well, not the middle point, the the farthest point on this edge, so the middle point will be somewhere out there. The middle point that's going this way is so the circle should end somewhere around here. So we're gonna have this giant grass circle, and then I'm gonna start putting the glass in for the dome. I'll probably not finish that this episode because it's a lot of glass to smelt and place down and everything, but it's a good place. It would be a good place to start, and we'll just sort of we'll keep adding glass to that. I'm actually probably gonna get started on that. But yeah, I want to sort of add glass, make that big thing. I started in glass, and then start building lots of little villager buildings, and then of course the leaving space for the villager breeder in the middle of it. And we'll be making these little water streams that will distribute the villages to different holding tanks in all the little houses, and we can use it for trading. And we'll figure out some system sort of sorting them out, and deciding which ones we want, and then just deciding where we want the. I think I had some glass in here. Deciding where we want deciding if we want that particular villager, and if we do, I guess I didn't. Sending it to a specific spot and the houses and all those things like that. But I'm gonna go and I'm gonna probably dump all this stuff, but back at the floating base here. But I'm gonna go and grab a whole bunch of dirt, actually, and then also a few grass blocks because I want it to be grass eventually, and make a giant. Oh, actually, no, I have to start by outlining the circle in stone bricks, and then we'll be filling in with grass. And then we can start working on the dome and all the decoration inside it, the villager breeder and everything like that. And then we have to figure out some way to get the villagers up here easily. But yeah, I'm going to get started on that, get started on the circle, see what it's going to look like, and I'll show you when I have some progress done. Quick update, the outline of the circle is done. I just kind of fill it up here so I can show you a little bit better. So that is a 60 from that point to that point to that point is 60 blocks, which is about the size I want. And actually, I think I wanted it a little bit bigger, I think. But I think this will be fine. I think it's gonna take a lot of resources to fill in, a lot of resources to the glass dome is gonna be infinite amounts of glass, so that will just sort of build on over and again. But yeah, anyways, I just have to fill it in. That is a lot of quartz. Not bad. Not bad. 9 in one stack. 9 stack in one item. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the time lapses. As you can see, we have made the giant circle. So I'm gonna head up to the base here quickly, and I'll show you what we're doing after the time lapse is finished and everything. This portal, we need to decorate this a little better. That's something we should probably do soonish. Is the mini nether up here. Right here. But if we head up here, I lost some of my maps. I need to go fix that. But yeah, the maps will work on the maps. If we go over here, I can show you what I've been doing. So yeah, as you saw in the time lapse, I've made the giant circle. I believe it's 60 across. I also fill it in with dirt. Let it go dirt. The dirt turned into grass. And then there's one little bit of a problem here, is that this is actually mesa for a little bit here because there's an island. I don't know if you can see it. See, there's a bit of an island there. So this is mesa, so we have to sort of cover this up a bit more, or it might actually look pretty good if we sort of make it kind of looks slightly polluted or something like that. Because I'm going for sort of a factory look here, and that's kind of what I'm going to do. So that's what I've done with the quartz slabs here, and as you can see, that's why I went quartz mining because I'm going to need a lot more. I'm just going to grab some and start placing them down. But yeah, So yeah, I went with sort of the courts down the middle here. And so the what I'm going to lay it out as, I want to have the villager breeding area sort of in the middle-ish here. Maybe not quite in the middle, I want to sort of have it set back a little bit. So right around here, we'll have the villager breeder and all its various components. And on this bit here, probably on each side of the villager breeder, we'll have sort of our equipment to go along with the villager breeder, maybe some decorative stuff, sort of factory type stuff. And on this side of the center line, on both sides, we're going to have sort of villages here, sort of fake villages. That all the then we're going to have water streams coming up from the villager breeder, coming down, and then plopping the villagers into various different houses for different trading. So it looks sort of, or maybe just even just popping them out in the middle of nowhere so they can walk around. We'll see exactly how I want to lay this out. Yeah, I want to have all these little villages with little buildings and just going, and I want to go over to a village, take some screenshots, and then come back and duplicate some of the buildings. So it's going to be sort of this interesting sort of factory look with the quartz and the glass and on the water streams and stuff like that. And then we'll have the villages sort of an old-fashioned look. So it's kind of the whole sort of concept is that it's like sort of a not evil science, but a science laboratory sort of with the villagers. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. You can also see I've made the walls. So on top of this 3-high wall, we're going to be starting making a dome. I actually started it a little bit over there. So there's going to be a big dome that comes up about 60, so it'd be about 30 blocks from this level here, which should be quite impressive. And then, yeah. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to finish up all these sort of paths, and then I'll start working on the main part of the villager breeder. I'll probably finish it actually because it is quite a simple project. It's just the farm area that the villagers breed in, and then we have to make a village below this. So we'll have to have a bit sticking out from the bottom. Yeah, I want to stick to using mostly quartz. I'm going to have to go get some more actually. I thought that was a lot, and then that turns out to be not that many blocks because I only have I have a little over a stack here. Ta-da! Stack 11. So that's how much we're not going to be able to finish the villager breeder stat. But yeah, I want to have the villager here, equipment, decorative, maybe a smokestack, things like that, and maybe a bit more of that over here, storage room, and then we'll have the villagers. I might cover this path with sort of a glass dome type thing, maybe at least on the side of the map, so it sort of separate from the villagers, sort of a testing facility kind of thing. I don't know. I'm going to think about it, and I'll yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go work on that, and I'll show you when it's progress done. And there it is. The villager breeder is essentially almost done. We got to get the villagers in it, but other than that, all the functional bits are done. So right here it is. We have a wheat field. So we have a wheat field here that we're gonna have a couple villages in. One of them is gonna be a farmer, and one other one. And they can harvest, and they'll be able to dip the potatoes. Keep them happy because they can harvest them. So, or the farmer can. And he'll keep the other one happy, and then they'll be able to breed. And what happens is the little villagers eventually run onto that block with the trapdoor there because they think it's a solid block, and then fall into there. And they stick right here, I believe. I might have done that one. I might have to check that. Looks like there should be a source block there. Never mind. I don't know. I'll fix it if necessary. But they're going to float in here. They'll stay there until the adults, and then they'll be able to float up and into there. And then I'll have a little holding tank there for now. And eventually we'll have different water streams going all over the place to do all the sorting and stuff we need. And then if we go back here, we have the little spot where the village is going to go, because we're going to put a villager down here, and it's got some doors. And that will upkeep a villager. That will create a village. And then that village will always be wanting more villagers, so we'll keep them at the top from breeding. Anyways, I didn't obviously invent this myself, so you can put the tutorial down in the description if you want to take a look at that. Okay, but the next step we're going to do is we have to go get the villages over here, which is going to be a bit of a pain. So I think the plan I came up with, at least the one I'm going to do now, is we're going to disable the portal going up into there for now, and then we're going to put a portal right here, and link that up so that we can have them come directly here, and then as well we'll have a portal back here so that we can literally just put them to the portal and then shove them in, shove them in there, and put them on there. It'll be nice and easy. And we'll just all we'll have to do is put a few minecart rails down in the nether to get them from the different portals and the holding tanks and everything. So yeah, hopefully this is all gonna work. I need to go double check that water stream is set right and everything. And yeah, I'll check back to you when I have some villager transportation means set up. Okay, so I got one villager in, and a couple more to go. I just want to show you the little setup I have. So I have a portal set up here. And if we go through here and show you where it goes. I didn't actually have to disable the main portal because it did interfering. So I have the portal here, and I have the system. And that one, that guy here, actually escaped out of that holding pen, so I just managed to sort of get him there. But that's not what we need. We need a farmer and one other villager in the for the farm portion of the breeder. So we need to go and grab this guy over here. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so that was a little bit easier this time. Now that I know how to do it better. So we got this one in the cart, going back to the portal. We just have to give him a few shoves here. Up the hills. I didn't feel like putting guardrails down, nor do I have really any extra ones, so I have to go craft them, etc. So then we're going to put them in here, and what I did here before is I did that, and I'm going to shoot. It's the easiest way of doing it. Shoot that out. So theoretically they should both post out in there, and the village should go through the portal. And we should come up with one on this side. Like so. I want to be fairly careful. We want to push them in like that. And don't go out. Go out. No, don't go out! Oh my god. Okay, we might be able to push you back. I have some stairs. Let's attempt to get this guy back in. You can do it. Okay. Let's hope that other guy doesn't decide to skedaddle. It's kind of a squished space. No, don't go back. Go back in here. Poof! There we are. Now we have the two main villages in. Now I just have to go and move this portal over to there, which I should actually be able to do possibly without relinking them. Except moving to one another because it's so close. I'm gonna go try that, get everything set up, and I'll hopefully we can get the last one into the village. The little thing at the bottom. Hi. Okay, there we go. We got one more. The last one coming through here. I think it's a butcher, maybe? Yeah, or a blacksmith. One of the two. Come on. Up the hill. Let's hope that everything works out okay. Let's do the same thing as we did before. Let's kill that. That. He should go to the portal. Now what I'll do is going to push him into the hole. Lock it up. And we should have ourselves a village. Our breeder and the village. So I'm just going to hop through here. And what I'm going to do is actually push this guy like that. Okay, we just got to get down the hole. Good. Now we just got to get a piece of something to block it up. I don't have any glass. So make sure that he doesn't have anything to climb up it. And yeah, there we go. We now theoretically have a functioning village breeder. I'm going to give it clean all this stuff up here and monitor it and see if it's going to work. And if it doesn't work, I'll make some changes, whatever. But yeah, hopefully everything's going to work out okay. And I'll see you back when we have a functional villager breeder all set up. Okay, so there's a couple of problems I want to discuss here. First of all, the little villager approach there, I messed up one of the walls, I think. So yeah, now I have villagers down here. Great. I'm gonna have to make him a little pen here, and I'm not gonna worry about too much because the mob spawner right now, the mob spawner, the village breeder is not currently working, and I kind of spent quite a while just trying to figure out why that is exactly. Come here, okay. I need you to come, villager. But yeah, so I finally concluded by doing some research here and stuff because the villagers weren't picking up the farmer villager wasn't picking up any plants or we like doing any farming of any kind. I'm just gonna leave this guy here. I don't think he's gonna despawn. Shouldn't be any problems with zombies. Just in case, I'm gonna go down here. But yeah, so oh, you're not gonna drown, are you? You got air pocket, right? I'll make sure this guy's not gonna drown. So I don't want to have to go all the way back to the village and grab an air one. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure he's not gonna drown. I'm gonna go up one higher. Okay. I don't want to go all the way back to the village and do that again, because that's a pain. So I'm just going to close this guy completely here. Okay. So that guy should stay here, and it's pretty obvious where he is. And yeah, we're gonna have to make a portal here going back to the Nether and transport him back. Anyways, I'm not gonna worry about that too much because it isn't working. So if we head back, I'm just gonna head back here to the breeder. So while I was doing some research around was I figured out the solution. The reason why it wasn't working is that the server has mob griefing turned off right now, so creeper explosions and things like that, and that also applies to villagers. Breaking blocks, so doing farming, as well as picking up blocks, so it renders this breeder pretty much completely useless. So, that's annoying. Anyways, I'm gonna go and contact some admins and get some stuff sorted out, and hopefully, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it while griefing turned off, at least temporarily a little bit, so I can get some villagers speeded up, hopefully permanently, because that's just annoying for everybody that has to do any kind of village breeding or automatic farms or anything like that. But yeah, other than that, the whole system should be working. Except for that guy falling out. That was kind of... I scared you for a second there. I thought he might have despawned or something absolutely weird like that. But yeah, you can see these guys are not picking up any items or are farming any items, even though they should be. So yeah, I'm going to have to look into getting that rule changed or something. Anyways, but yeah. So what we're going to do for the rest of this episode, I don't know if I want to work on this bit here, or I want to work on their project that I want to do up here, which is a mob spawner. A big, huge one. And I'm still kind of on the side which one I want to do. So yeah, I'm going to go decide which one of those things I'm going to do. Build the mob spawner or work on all the decoration and the stuff. Because we're not going to work on, we can't work on the functional stuff because there's no way to test it with the village. We don't have any extra villagers. So yeah, I'm going to go do some preparations, think about that for a bit, and get back to you with what I'm going to do.